If there's one thing that really sticks in Bob Stoops' craw, it's all the high and mighty talk about the SEC, winner of 7 national titles. The conference that's prevented his Sooners from winning 2 additional national titles. The conference which Texas A&M joined right before downing Oklahoma 41-13 in last year's Cotton Bowl. You know, if there's one nickname that describes Bob Stoops better than Big Game Bob, it's Defiant Bob. So when his Sooners were disrespected and made a 17-point underdog to mighty Alabama, Stoops had had enough. The result was a resounding Oklahoma win and sweet, sweet vindication for Stoops and his Sooners in the 2014 Sugar Bowl. As suspected, it was the maestro of mobility, Trevor Knight, who got the start against the suffocating Crimson Tide. A little bit less predictable, Knight was throwing a lot, and things didn't start out that great. Bama already led 7-0 when Jalen Saunders tipped Trevor's pass into the outstretched arms of Landon Collins. But senior safety Gabe Lynn helped his quarterback out and took the ball right back, intercepting A.J. McCarron as a team-leading 4th interception in the season for Lynn. Knight capitalized by finding LaColton Bester. Really, Bester did most of the work here on the way to the 45-yard touchdown. The one-play drive lasted 11 seconds, and it was all tied at 7. Bester set a career high with 6 receptions for 105 yards. OU trailed 10-7 late in the first quarter when Jalen Saunders took the short Knight pass and dove for the pylon, scoring from 8 yards out. The Sooners led 14-10 after the pretty play. But nearly 3 minutes later, it was return of the Mac, Karen, as A.J. throws the 67-yard pass over the top to DeAndrew White for the long touchdown. Roll Tide. Bama regained the lead 17-14. McCarron had a good game, throwing for 387 yards, but he was picked twice and sacked 7 times, second most in Sugar Bowl history. Second quarter was a decisive one as OU scored the next 17 points, first on a 47-yard Michael Honeycutt field goal, and then, after an Alabama fumble, on the ridiculously pretty 43-yard touchdown pass from Knight to Jalen Saunders, with just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. Not a bad finale for Saunders, who got 5 passes for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. It was his 8th TD reception of the season. OU was not done. Freshman corner Zach Sanchez jumps the route and picks off McCarron, taking it back 43 yards all the way to the Bama 13. From there, Sterling Shepard takes the pitch from Knight, takes everyone out, including me, and turns the corner into the end zone for the score. It was the first rushing TD of Shepard's career. Probably not the last. It's just what we expected, right? Sooners leading 31-17 at the half. The 31 points were the most allowed by Alabama in a half this season. The Sooners were confident, having won the last 40 games in which they held the advantage after 30 minutes. OU was held scoreless in the third, and the lead was down to 7. And Knight threw the laser-guided missile to LaColton Bester for 34 yards down to the 9. Then Knight pulls a Houdini escaping act, pump faking once, before finding Sterling Shepard with the bullet. It's 38-24 after the 8-play, 76-yard drive. Shepard had 7 catches for 63 yards in the score. All Knight did was complete 32 of 44 passes for 348 yards and 4 touchdowns. The 32 completions is a Sugar Bowl record. The 4 TD passes ties a Sugar Bowl record. Alabama would once again cut the deficit to 7, but Oklahoma would then go on a time-consuming 11-play, 42-yard drive, leaving only 56 seconds on the clock. And wouldn't you know it, the first play from scrimmage, Eric Stryker sacks McCarron, who fumbles. And who else but Geno Grissom picks it up and rumbles into the end zone. For the icing on the cake, Grissom had a sweet game indeed with 2 fumble recoveries, 2 sacks, and a touchdown. Oklahoma wins it over Alabama, 45-31. Bob Stoops becomes the first coach to win all 4 BCS bowl games, the Sugar, Fiesta, Rose, and Orange, along with a national championship. And Trevor Knight claims MVP honors for his career night.
You know, we played how we expected to play, to be quite honest. And again, you've heard me start off by, I've got the absolute most respect utmost respect for Alabama. But, you know, we have a lot of confidence in what we do too. And so, with as many young players as we have and inexperience we came into the season to start with, and the guys we have coming back, the recruiting class we've got coming in, we've got a chance to, you know, to really start to, you know, to continue to be special, and that's what we're going to keep trying to do.
You know, I feel like that's our team this year. We've had guys step up all year, and you know, it's very easy to, when you're not playing or you're sitting on the sideline, to, you know, put your head down. But that just shows that our team, you know, the quarterback position and every position, that we just stayed the course. We kept battling every day at practice. So when it was our time to, you know, shine, we could go out and do that.
And for us to come out here and beat them by 2 touchdowns, and we're, you know, three score underdog, it's a big win for the program. It's a big win for recruiting. It's a big win for our coaches. It's a big win for every guy in this locker room. And I couldn't be more proud of my teammates, of our coaching staff, for having us really well prepared. It's a great feeling to have this be my last game.
We never imagined this. It was our goal, and we envisioned it, but at the same time, you know, we never really, you know, saw ourselves here, and we did it, and it was our goal to bring this team back this season. Everybody said it was a rebuilding year, but I mean, look what happened. I mean, these guys are going to take over next year, and I'm very excited for them.
Everybody had us kind of losing, so we got to shock the world. We show them who we are. We're still OU, and OU's back. We back. It's that simple.
Of course, Bob Stoops refused to reveal who the starting quarterback would be going into the Sugar Bowl. But after Trevor Knight's amazing performance here in New Orleans on Thursday night, I have to imagine he's made that decision very easy going into next season. Reporting from the Superdome in New Orleans, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.